there'll be a way. We're gonna drop it, drop on all the music they play on the bandstand. Bandstand.
Oh! Tommy Heath, how are you, sir? There is no Tommy Tutone.
No, there's no Tommy Tutone.
See, the truth will out. Tommy, would you introduce me to the keyboard player, please?
Okay, this is Steve Legassi.
Steve, nice to see you, sir. Behind us, I will wave to him.
We have Victor Carberry on the drums.
Victor, nice to have you with us. On bass over here.
This is Mr. Greg Sutton.
He gets a mister. You get respect. And lastly,
This is my partner, Jim Keller.
Jim, let me jump in between you two guys here for a minute. How did you two run into one another?
Let's see, it was in San Francisco, and I think it was a cowboy bar or something.
Place of business.
Yeah,
What were you doing? You just having a social evening?
No, well, there was a band playing in this bar in San Francisco that Tommy and I both knew, but we didn't know each other. And at one point in the evening, this friend of mine asked me to come on stage and sit in with him, and this maniac was standing next to me who I'd never seen before, and I thought it was absolutely crazy.
Frightening, imposing figure here. That was his, like, nighttime activity. What do you do in the daytime?
Jim had never been in a band when I met him. He was a carpenter at the time.
I mean, this is really weird. Now, all of a sudden, you're playing in little clubs at 200. You get together, you make music, you have an album, comes out, people hear. What's the first big job you had?
Well, let's see, we were opening for Petty about a year ago, and I think we went from playing a bar in Ukiah, California, to opening at Red Rocks for about 10 or 20,000 people.
10 to 20,000 people there for a Tom Petty concert. Did they like you, by the way? Was the audience, appreciative?
Well, they'd all heard our song on the radio, and I always said once they'd heard us, we could do anything we wanted to with them. So it went over real good.
What's 1982 going to mean for you now that you're on there? You like playing before the big crowds or the little clubs?
Well, the big crowds is really...
More remunerative.
Yeah, but the little crowds...
Artistically, though.
Right.
Well, who? Like an elephant standing on a cord.
Well, the big crowds are great, but the little crowds, it's fun to go back to the bars periodically because it's kind of like man-to-man combat, you know.
Hey, guys, I know it's going to be a great year. Let me slip out of the way here, and we wish you continued good luck. Tommy, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Tommy Tutone.